All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer. Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Track and 60. Here we go. Hey. Track all 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
It's complete. Kyle Williams. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Second Pirate. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That throw behind his intended target. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Has a big strike Jefferson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Dolphins' 46-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Had to be a missed assignment somewhere on that play, and the QB capitalizes with an excellent gain. There's got to be an adjustment made, so even when the QB keeps it himself on the read option, that gain is minimized.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. QB sneak coming. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills finish off their opening drive.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42.
77, here we go. 65, cut 19.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Complete out to the right. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Dive up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Okay, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained it for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting the first down as close as they were to the sticks.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He's got a man left. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down pass play coming. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Bills with a punt team out there. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's the one back on the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Richardson setting up the running back screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Richardson on 3rd. He is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it, so make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on 4th. So the Dolphins ready for the punt. He's brought down before the return gets far. This is our last play of the quarter. First down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set. 72.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed right side to Addison. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70, let's go, Hawk 70, Hawk 70 line, Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70, let's go.
They fake the handoff, now Richardson. Defenders there, it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's at the 30, the 10, he's at the 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Play action with Richardson. This one to Williams out left side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now he's past the 25. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Collects this to the 32. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets up the first.
70, 70. Panther 11. Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Ready,
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, come on.
Play action, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
Give him a 1-yard pickup there, but that's not going to help a ton. It's 3rd and 15.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. they'll get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning.
Okay, ready?
We've set it down from 37.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run here on first down. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Mustang
2nd and
19.
5.
Here we go. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
The kicker on for the point after.
And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here?
Bills 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Pass is caught by Addison. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for this. He connects downfield. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. They're going to turn it over on downs. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. To the air on this 1st down. Richardson has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He gets 6 on that play. And that is it all for... Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a 2nd set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st come out throwing. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pass play coming here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Nice game left side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble though. And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
Ready, go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 light.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Hand off now from the gun. And this one stopped fairly close to that 1st down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down. Offensive line fast. Here's the snap on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sideline to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he'll pull. He's way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was barely right.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll try and punch it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just...
This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. That play straight ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They'll throw it here on first. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll run here from the gun. This is ahead for about 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They're going to try and throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here 1st and 10.
Hey, ready.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st down, Dolphins.
Right up the gut. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
The give here on 2nd. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back now, pressure coming. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Dropping back to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And bounds right at the 40-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play.
Okay, ready?
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Toss play, short side. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready?
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. On that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Dragon 60. Go.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 37-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Up to the races, middle of the field. Keeps himself upright. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
The Bills are lining up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Pass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Deputy Lions.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Fires right away, but incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hold it ready.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
With a dive up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Back to the well again. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Alone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go. Sack.
quick throw is caught. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. After the pace here as the clock continues to run. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he does not get to that line. Look for a moment like he might get there, but nope, fourth down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion. First down now, ball at the 33. Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Big alert! Big alert! Hurt! Hurt! Street! Street! Chap! Check! Chap! Check!
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Ready!
Here he goes, third and long. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last hit image of this game. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could...
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record that.